Its energy surrounds us and binds us.
What is up, nerds? And welcome back to another reaction here at Carbonite Convos. If this is your first time joining us, you've just taken your first step into a larger world. And like always, if you're a returning viewer, we can't thank you enough for coming back for another video here on the channel. I'm your host, Funko Stud. You can follow me at that name on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And like always, I'm joined tonight, or this morning, by Wall Crawler Pops, aka got that backwards. Alec Porterfield, aka Wallcrawler Pops, on those outlets. Alec, are you ready for Loki episode 3?
Dude, I'm so ready to get into it. But guys, as always, before we press that play button, do not forget about our big three. That's like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that bell button while you're at it. But without delaying this too long, man, I'm ready to dive into this new episode. I believe it's called Lamentis, something along those lines. So
I don't
who
even
knows?
know. Probably should have Googled it before we started recording, but I was just too excited to get started. So we had a crazy one last week. Ended with Loki going off with Lady Loki into the unknown. So I am super ready to get to this episode, and I don't think we should make the people wait any longer. Are you ready to start?
I'm ready.
All right. You want to hit play?
Yeah, man.
You seem to
I'm gonna
really
hit play
enjoy
in
that.
3, 2, 1. Into the unknown.
Here we go. People definitely come here for our dance moves and our singing.
Okay, ask. How many people are guarding the timekeepers?
Oh, wow.
Sorry,
What a question.
Whoa. Time cut there.
Too long, seriously.
Dude, I'm getting Wanda vibes, dude.
Of course.
Yeah.
So why won't you tell me how many people are guarding the timekeepers? Oh, I remember, I know this place. But I don't know you. You're just tired. Yeah.
Wow.
Literally Wanda, bro. I want to know the importance of the broken horn.
I didn't even notice there was a horn broken.
In the comics, her horn's broken off as well. I don't know if it's like from a battle or if it's like purposely like that.
I thought Loki went with her.
He did. He's probably going to show up like right behind her here in a sec.
Dude, those sticks are nuts. They just like eliminate you from existence.
Disintegrate you.
Jeez. There he is. His daggers, that's cool. We haven't really seen him, with his typical daggers a lot throughout the MCU.
No, really.
That
just
was
like
Ahsoka right there. That was cool. He was like, that was funny.
Yeah, the little zoom.
Okay, her horn is broken in this too. Lamentis 1.
Okay, so it's a planet, obviously.
Yeah. Good job. 2077.
Thanks. Dude, this show's 100% gonna set up King the Conqueror. Doesn't work on him.
What's he doing?
You're
trying to enchant me. It won't work.
The plan you interrupted was years in the making. I'm Sylvie now.
Sylvie.
I don't even know what to say because, like, I have no clue what's going on, if that makes sense.
How long do we have?
Same. That's okay. I mean, I'd rather be in that situation than know what's going to happen.
Well, yeah. Just going to wander across the planet, hoping to find some
Did the
brilliant power source
stop or what? Just the asteroid just stopped falling.
Yeah, maybe they're a little farther away from it.
Oh, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Patrice?
Uh,
It's been a while.
what a douche.
You're as beautiful as I
He deserved that.
Yeah, he did.
That's sad, just seeing everybody in there and then all the people on the
How much empty
outside.
space there are.
Yeah.
How much empty space there is.
I can't go backwards on a train.
It's like Gandalf, except
Literally.
in his hand.
Not bad.
That is cool. I like her.
I don't think she's the villain.
So,
No, and
subject.
we've talked about that. I don't think she's the villain either. I think she's the,
Rainbow waiting for you.
I think she's trying to bring balance and I don't know, maybe we're going a little far with this, but I think she's trying to restore the multiverse and I think the timekeepers are the villains.
Calm like that.
Right. It's probably Kang is the timekeeper and like the other variants of Kang, which we can talk about later. But
Yeah.
so is she Asgardian at all?
I don't know. I have no clue what's going on.
You killed
Maybe
us.
we can fix it.
Maybe Mobius will save the day.
Or Heimdall.
This man.
You're right. I'm a god.
You're
He gone.
In order to preserve the connection, I have to create a fantasy from their memories.
That's what she was doing to the girl first.
It's a
And you call me
Yeah.
a magician.
dude. It's exactly what Wanda was doing.
I've seen that theory
I have two.
It's all right.
that they're all variants and they got
Wow.
their minds erased. Wow, that's super cool.
I saw that they were talking about why Mobius loves jet skis so much.
Yeah. Yep.
Do we trust?
It's about to lead a rebellion.
I mean, it pretty much looks like it's already a rebellion.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That was cool.
Since when can he do that?
What I'm confused, why are these guards trying to fight them? Like, you're about to die. Don't you have,
I know.
why
At
aren't
this
you
point,
trying
like,
to run? Like, death is imminent. Might as well, like,
right?
not be a douche. What the hell was that?
He said, "I've got it," and then it went back in time.
Was that the arc?
I think so.
The
Everybody's
chaos
just looking at it.
stops.
Like, we're screwed.
So right off the bat, I think that was one of the more slower episodes personally. It was still good,
Okay.
but I don't know.
I'm very confused.
Yeah, that was strange.
I'm very, very confused. What was up with the building thing?
Dude, yeah, Loki has a lot of new powers that we
New powers.
that we have not seen. I couldn't tell what that
Well,
was.
I guess it technically is a different variant. So,
But no, I mean that's the Loki
but
that
it's
was in
not.
Thor. That was the Loki that was in the Avengers. So I mean, and like
And
I'd
he
say
would have used those like
he
in the
knows
Battle of New York. Like,
maybe he knows less than the Loki from Infinity War. Well, to a point, but
right, because he didn't get the Ragnarok and all that.
yeah. So everybody working at the TVA are variants that have had their
Confirmed to
minds
be.
wiped.
That's interesting. I saw a theory that the three timekeepers are all different variants of Kang the Conqueror.
Really?
And I can't remember the names off the top of their head, but they have different names. One's like the real Kang, one's like future like old man Kang, and one's like the younger version of him.
Hmm.
Which is interesting as well because the guy Iron Lad becomes King the Conqueror.
Yeah.
In there's different variants of them and stuff, and that's a whole different thing. But that's gonna 100% have to be what this is about, because if he's confirmed to be the villain in Ant-Man in Quantumania, now's the time to set him up.
Yeah, especially since I can't remember the girl's name, but the girl who's the leader of the TVA
The
in the
judge.
in the comics, she's, they fall in love, and I don't know. Yeah, that's strange.
Did you see the theory about people are thinking that the TVA is in the quantum realm?
Yeah, I've seen that, because there's like a city in the background. Time moves differently here in the TVA and in the quantum realm.
I don't think it's out of
What'd you say?
I said I don't think that's out of the question.
No, I don't think it is either. Yeah, there's so many. It's like, remember the scene in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I can't remember the guy's name, but he's sitting there, he's like crossing all the lines, and he's like trying to figure out the murder. You know what I'm talking?
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie. He's like, it's got to be
Yeah.
here. It's a
Yep.
lot like that, because everything connects, but nothing can. I don't know.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's so. I don't personally. My theory is, and I kind of said it during the episode. I think that the timekeepers are the villains, and they have to keep this sacred timeline, because that's where they have the most power. Is if there's one
Right.
timeline, no variant, no multiverse. But I think that's where maybe Sylvie knows that there should be a multiverse. I don't know, possibly.
Right.
Or maybe she's just trying to free the people that work at the TVA. I don't know. But I definitely think that whoever the timekeepers are, they know that it would be more difficult to keep that power on one timeline as opposed to the multiverse.
I'm very intrigued as to why she's doing this, because at the end of the day, she's still a Loki.
But she gets
And
offended when
Loki,
you call her a Loki.
she does, but she's still a Loki variant. And
Yeah.
Loki doesn't do anything unless he has something to gain from it. And I can only imagine she's not too much different. So
Yeah.
she has to know something, or something has to have happened to her for her to be doing all of this.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. It's starting to get good, but the one thing I am
Oh.
disappointed at in this episode is, Kevin Feige said we're gonna love the duo of Mobius and Loki.
Right.
I wanted to see Mobius. I think Sylvie and Loki.
Well, we're definitely going to get more of them.
Well, yeah, of course. I think Sylvie and Loki have a good relationship. Do you think they're gonna fall in love?
I was actually thinking that earlier. That's kind of weird, is it not?
Well, yeah, they'd be falling in love with kind of themselves, I guess. But I don't know, the way they're talking about love. It's definitely
What else could be more like Loki, though, to love himself more than anything else?
true, very true.
So, I don't
Overall,
know.
I like the episode. Out of the three, it's my least
Probably a
favorite.
big, just no doubt. Probably a lot of setup, maybe a little bit of filler.
I wouldn't say filler,
Obviously,
but
like,
I think setup
they
is.
had to be put in a bad situation
Yeah,
because it's been too much hype so far. Not that I'm complaining about the level of like quality stuff, but like it's been really good and like a lot of action up to this point. There was bound to kind of cool off a little bit. You know what I mean?
yeah, yep. So I'm excited for next week. Good episode. But I think that's all I have. If you're
Yeah.
good to go. All right, guys. Thank you very much again for joining us for another reaction here. And we'll definitely see you on Friday for the Bad Batch. Next week for podcast episode 41. I'm still getting set up at my new apartment, but it's super. It's super exciting. So hopefully by next week I will be all completely set up. But yeah, feel free to hop back on the channel on Friday to check out our reaction to the Bad Batch and the podcast episode next week. But until then, guys, may the Force be with you.
Remember, the Force will be with you. Always.